It's a great day in Jacksonville, and today we're on a mission. I'm Penny Kievet, and it's such a pleasure to be able to welcome Jay Haug with us today. And Jay, I just find this topic fascinating for lots of reasons, but most importantly because I know that there's a great need for what it is that you have to offer. So we are thrilled that you are here to talk about Living Without Lust, Inc. So how about you define what, well, I think we probably know what Living Without Lust is, but the organization, why it was founded, and what it is that it does for folks in Jacksonville.
Yeah. Well, thank you, Penny. It's great to be with you. And we founded Living Without Lust 4.5 years ago. We saw a need for those of us who are in recovery from sexual addiction or lust addiction to essentially help men who are struggling. And that's what we do. We help men who struggle with lust, and we support the Christian leaders who serve them, because they often get the first phone call when the man has been fired from work, or when the wife has filed for divorce, or when somebody's been arrested. And they need help, they need support. So we have a whole infrastructure of support. We do referrals, we provide resources, we provide training, all kinds of resources for those who struggle, to get them back on their feet and to give them hope that they can overcome this struggle. That's why we exist.
That's wonderful. So help us, Jay, understand if I were looking at the men that are important in my life, whether that's son, husband, friends, what are some signs that indicate that men are struggling that would help most of us say, wonder what's going on in his life right now?
Well, here's some signs that you might look for. One would be a withdrawal. They're withdrawing into themselves. They're not transparent. They're not emotionally present. They might be secretive with their technology, with their phones, or with their computers. They might be off and unaccountable. You don't know where they are. They come home late from work. Any sexual things you find on their devices. These are some of the signs that somebody is struggling. Often this gets started very early with either sexual abuse or sexual exposure in the very early single-digit or teen years. And that's where it starts. And then the rest of the life often is trying to manage it, control it, stop it. And those that are unable to, we say, usually are addicted in some way and they need help.
So we're going to talk about recovery here for a second. And you and I were talking earlier about the difference between, let's say, an AA program and Sexaholics Anonymous. Am I right? Did I say that correctly? So talk a little bit about that.
Yeah, Sexaholics Anonymous is one of our allies. We don't speak for them, but many of our members do, and a good number of our board members are involved, as I am. And this is an organization which came out of the 12-step AA movement. And the person who founded Sexaholics Anonymous essentially went to AA and adapted it to the whole sexual compulsion or brokenness area of his life. And now there's a worldwide movement. And you can find out about that if you go to sa.org. But many of us are involved there in finding great freedom and being in a fellowship of support where we can be honest and open and transparent about our struggle.
How wonderful. So the good news is we have something very important coming up, and I'm going to ask Jay to talk a little bit about this conference that's going to be held at the Salem Center.
Thanks, Penny. We do have a lot of activities which are confidential, but every once in a while we have an event where we invite all comers. And what do we mean by all comers? Christian leaders, pastors, therapists, those that are struggling, those that are interested in wanting to know how to help others or protect their children and grandchildren. So on February 16th at the Salem Center, we'll have a Saturday conference, registration at 8:30, lasts till 3 o'clock with lunch. If you want to register, you can go to livingwithoutlust.com. All the information is there. You can just register right online and pay. It's $35. All of us need to come together as Christians to understand how to deal with this together, because together we can make a difference. And that's what Living Without Lust is all about.
And thank you. Perfect timing. So that's only a month from now. And we hope, tell us one more time, look right in that camera and tell us where can they go to get the information.
It's at livingwithoutlust.com. More information and to register and pay. Again, $35.
I hope you heard every word of that. And I know Jay looks forward to meeting you and walking with you, and that you take advantage of this great service that's being provided in our community. So thanks for being with us today. Jay, thank you for being with us, and I look forward to the next time when, once again, we'll be on a mission.